It comes as no surprise to hear that finding and keeping doctors in our community is a bit of a challenge. And we in the Peace aren't the only ones. Many communities throughout the province have struggled with a physician shortage as well, which is why about 15 years ago, the University of British Columbia decided to do something about it.
There was a big rally in Prince George in 2000. As a result of that, government and UBC put together a program of expansion and distribution of medical education, which included the Northern Medical Program and the Island Medical Program in Victoria.
This initiative brought with it a state-of-the-art medical school that graduates approximately 30 new physicians a year. And with localized training, faculty say they look to provide students with the ability to prosper in the north.
The emphasis of the Northern Medical Program really is to train physicians who have the skills and the desire to live and work in remote, rural and northern areas of Canada. They, one, learn how to work in those environments, and two, we hope are more likely to want to stay or come back in the long term.
But medical training is no overnight endeavor, and it doesn't end at graduation. Taking part in a residency program and specializing in a certain area can add several more years to how long a new physician requires before they can practice on their own. Recently, the Northern Medical Program celebrated the return of a 2008 graduate who just now is getting the chance to set up in Prince George.
This is a long-term project. It takes time. Dr. Abdullah came straight out of his specialty residency training program and returned directly to Prince George. And that's about as fast as a specialist could have come back to Prince George or to the north to work.
With another 30 doctors recently graduated, including 5 from Dawson Creek and Fort St. John, hopes are high that in the years to come, the Peace region will see the benefits.
But I knew that Prince George had a focus on rural medicine and preparing their students to live and work in rural areas. And I did an integrated community clerkship in Fort St. John. And I really feel like that's probably where I'm going to end up practicing, is somewhere back in the Peace River region.
Recruiting doctors to work in our region is an undeniable piece of the puzzle, but training new ones to stay here is certainly another. Now the UNBC faculty say we're beginning to see the successes of the Northern Medical Program, and they're hoping to see much more in the future. Jeremy Keefe, CJDC-TV News, Dawson Creek.